Hi, this is Rina Marapao and I'm going to be discussing about problem solving and critical thinking. So when we say problem solving and critical thinking, it refers to the ability to use knowledge, facts, and data to effectively solve problems. There is a skill of identifying patterns, formulating arguments, and well-reasoned claims. It's very important that we develop strong problem skills to enhance our capacity to analyze our day-to-day situations. I think being strategic and progressive helps us to be in the right place when things around us gets problematic. So there are aspects of critical thinking by Bayer. First is dispositions. Critical thinkers are skeptical, open-minded, value fair-mindedness, respect evidence and reasoning, respect clarity and precision, look at different points of view and will change positions when reason leads to do so. Second is criteria. To think critically must apply criteria. Need to have conditions that must be met for something to be judged as believable. Although the argument can be made that each subject area has different criteria, some standards apply to all the subjects. An assertion must be based on relevant, accurate facts, based on credible sources, precise, unbiased, free from logical fallacies, logically consistent, and strongly reasoned. Third is argument. It's a statement or proposition with supporting evidence. Critical thinking involves identifying, evaluating, and constructing arguments. Fourth is reasoning. The ability to infer a conclusion from one or multiple premises. To do so requires examining logical relationships among statements or data. Fifth is point of view. The way one views the world, which shapes one's construction of meaning. In a search of understanding, critical thinkers view phenomena from many different points of view. And last is procedures for applying criteria. Other types of thinking use a general procedure. Critical thinking makes use of many procedures. These procedures include asking questions, making judgment, and identifying assumptions. There are three core constructs of critical thinking and problem solving. First is effective reasoning. So this is the ability to create claims and support them with logical evidence. Second is decision making. This is the ability to identify options for a choice, to articulate criteria for evaluating those options, and to evaluate those options based on articulated criteria. Third is problem solving. This is the ability to identify the key questions in a problem, to develop possible plans for solving, to follow through on those plans, and to evaluate both the success of the plan and the solution. So why is it important to study problem solving and critical thinking? And how does it help an individual development? So first, critical thinking improves people's flexibility and learning skills. Learning critical thinking will prepare us to learn and adapt faster and keep up to date with relevant changes in fields of studies, whatever they may be. Second is it makes education less passive and more interactive. Teaching students how to approach critically any subject makes it more relevant to them. Sometimes, especially in young students, poor performance can be explained with a feeling of detachment from the subject and its importance in their lives. Making them feel as they are active participants could help solving this problem. Third is it helps us better express our ideas. Critical thinking skills are not limited to a subject, and they can be applied to anything. The ability of thinking logically and systematically has a huge impact, not only on how we understand ideas, but on how we express them. Whether we choose to be a history professor or a scientist, being able to explain what we want and what our goals in the most effective way is an invaluable skill in the workplace as well as in life. Fourth is critical thinking and problem solving help making the next generation more adaptable to changes. The key word to describe our future is uncertain, and our ability to adapt will be, in some cases, the only skill we can use. Keeping an open mind, being able to self-direct, self-discipline, and self-monitor is what will allow this generation to succeed no matter what happens next.